get all my rosters up so I can format this win, because these guys is no competition on here. Get the camera. This is my fat man right here. This is who God bless me with. My Jesus.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming
all right,
to you
we're
from
gonna play
the
Coffee to Cole. What's his name?
A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do.
I don't know what this guy named, but I'm gonna beat him like he stole something out of Kmart. And Kmart ain't even open no more down South Miami.
Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off for Denver. That's fielded
no,
in the
put that
end
down.
zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I'm gonna tell you something. I actually beat stars and all type of broadcasters. I'm getting on it a little late because I work every day, so you know, I got my own business, so y'all bear with me.
Run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first
that was a good hit.
Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Wow.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator,
Von Miller.
I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go.
Got pretty good.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Breeze now. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller, and boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Y'all subscribe on their greatness. What's my name on the greatness #1? They can subscribe on there, right?
Yeah.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. So he got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Phillip. Oh, let's see what you got. On
2nd down, it's Lindsay. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I actually went to school with Santana Moss, Sonoris Moss, you know, Frank Gore, real big name guys, man, from South Miami, South Florida, you might say.
Throwing his lock on third down. Screen pass to Lindsey. And
Lindsey.
Corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. The screen
So I'm familiar with football,
but it's
heavy.
not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
I actually played football with Roscoe Parrish.
All day, every day, any day. No. Hey, box truck.
Lock to throw for it on 4th.
Got him.
And he's going to be dropped. Back
Got
to the
him.
15-yard line. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Brandon, let's follow
Pretty hard guy. He's pretty tough.
Play because to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up.
But I'm more tougher than him.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle. On 2nd down, Kamara. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he will be very close to a first down. I
on.
see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So in their
Can't even get a
territory,
first
but they
down.
only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go
This
for
is
this.
sad,
We'll
bro.
see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do?
Look at this.
To find out. 4th down. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. We're scoreless after 1.
Wow.
90 Wolf. Line 54. I hope you got your luck because I'm about to take you to school.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A nice little screen. They get
I hate
6
guys
on
that do
first down.
screens.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Oh, this is an interception. I see this. That's
Throwing
what I
again
told
on 2nd down. Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Guys that be doing cross around,
To pick up first down.
you guys sucks.
On first down, Locke. This is the tight end, Fant.
Wow.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Stop him one time. Let's
That
stop
last
him.
catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Oh,
And
fucking
we brought
fumble.
down here at the 3-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see
It's
people.
gonna be a good game.
Just hand it to the old
This
reliable
guy.
guy. Let him pick up
In the
the
second
first
quarter,
down.
and nobody scored yet.
They'll run. Here's James,
He got it.
the fullback. And
He got
will
first
take it
score.
in for a Bronco touchdown.
Fat man, what you doing over there?
Touchdown run. As his guys
Did you check on the
first
food?
out of the
Yeah.
scoreboard here this afternoon.
What you doing now?
McManus's
Just
point
looking-
after
looking
is
at
good.
stuff.
And that makes the score 7-0.
We gotta get some headphones and stuff. New headphones.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Yeah, Mark, throw it in the garbage.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, good break off. Oh,
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Good,
Writing
he's trying to listen to me every play, like, wow.
Read it. Brandon Gaudin, 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is caught by Gill. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Here's Breeze to throw. Again has it complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Freeman. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you live now inside the booth. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got room. And He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 33.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him.
This thing was ice.
Confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Block. This is Fant on the short completion. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Can I describe my friends on PlayStation
And
Network?
this will split the uprights. It's right down
I
the
can
middle.
describe
And the lead moves to 10-zip.
like let them know I got broadcast.
Things considered a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way this game is going, you're excited to see these points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he'll take this one near
I
the
let
25,
him know I'm on YouTube.
Oh, yeah,
yard line.
you can put on Facebook, Instagram, follow my YouTube.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Breeze here finding Kamara, and he's going to get this inside the 30. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
It's a little bit slow up these back on broadcast.
Getting that sack.
Slower.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing now is Breeze. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Breeze to throw for it on 4th.
Got it.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. To throw, it's Breeze.
Okay.
Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints.
That was a tough one.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. The first down. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Yep, and man.
Another run by Lindsey. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
The time. Look at this. He's just not picking his play. Now let me stop you, bro.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
We party!
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. The 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsey, 50 yards. And the Broncos.
You got me, bro. I ain't paying attention. You got me, man. That was a good game, though. All right, man. Go and play one, Mark. Could it be? Baby, we. Oh, check the settings. Alrighty, bro. What's up?
I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit.
Batman, go play.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football.
How you doing,
as
bro?
their Saints get ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
Hey, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I ain't gonna do that bad, bro. I ain't gonna do that bad. Alright. You a gamer?
You can't block me. You can't block me.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. From the 31, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 69 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
You gotta get to your normal plays.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Damn, Montgomery. That's my boy.
Yeah, you like David?
Yeah, man, that's my boy.
Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Switch.
Oh, you got Cohen,
Here's
right?
the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, dude.
Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one to have to absorb the contact.
What do you think about the NFL, man? You think coming back?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game
make
long.
you
An
play with
early
Chicago,
taste of
bro.
that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat
sound like
that
you're
double
an
coverage.
Urlacher fan.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flush to his right.
Oh, my God.
He may try and run for
Look at
this.
this.
And that play will go nowhere.
Bro,
Losing
what
yardage
the
back
hell?
near midfield at the 49.
Yeah, that's not
4th down now after
Tim
a
Tebow.
loss of 2.
I feel you.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
4th and 12, bro? Come on.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete.
Wow.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
Yeah.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso.
Sound pretty good.
Looking to throw on second down. Trubisky.
Oh!
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Wow.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Pretty good, though, bro. You're pretty good.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
There you go.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's
There you go.
intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
On second and 9, Breeze, and Thomas has it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
Yeah.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Here's Breeze.
Okay.
Throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He's supposed to have been wide open right there.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
When I play Madden, I play freestyle Madden. I just go how I feel.
An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to do.
It's only a field goal, bro.
The guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Breeze now. Thomas has got it. Complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On first down, Breeze. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation. That's Friday play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Okay.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Yeah.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Breeze. He wants it all for the end zone.
Oh, my.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up
Hell
empty,
no, bro.
and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. The officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now.
Now I got to worry about the 4th, whatever.
Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a
you got an inside place. I know now.
You got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
On 1st down. It's Cohen, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Trubisky.
Got him.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they
That
want
is
to.
weird ass
Exactly
defense.
right.
So
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I warned you. I got this weird-ass defense
here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure you was ghost when I was like, that defense came out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
A reminder that when halftime
Crazy
rolls
ass
around,
defense,
Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
I had him wide.
Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia
had him
Bulldog,
wide
finding his
ass open
way into the
too,
backfield.
Now, we talk about players
I had
blitzing
him
all the
wide
time.
ass open,
I
man.
often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. On the return is Cohen. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check. Alert.
I got something for you.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
You do the same to me.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Yeah, man.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out
Hell
quicker,
no,
because
bro.
if you don't
That's
throw
like
it right on the break,
60 yards,
you
bro.
bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
54.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs
57.
away right there.
Yeah.
Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and recouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It wouldn't have happened.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Breeze.
There we go.
Well, this is caught by
There we go. There we go.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
25
yards to pick up there, and also a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, alert 366. Pull it high. Hey, alert.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
54. Mike's 54. All day, dog. Hey, wahoo!
Fuck, bro. You killing all the fucking time.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky gonna let one fly for. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown,
Down it.
Chicago. Allen Robinson, 59 yards as the Bears push further out in front.
Right.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yo, the only thing about it is I was reading the middle.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Yeah, me too. Me too, bro.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And down he'll go at the 25.
See that?
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Oh, my God, I had a
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now Breeze. That's to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Okay, I know how to... Okay,
10 yards,
I know how to beat you now.
First down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
I got you.
Throwing now is Breeze.
I know how to beat you now.
42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Breeze going to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Oh, man.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Alert.
On 1st down, Cohen. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cohen. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. Not good for 4 thus far.
No.
Here it's 3rd and 3.
Corona.
He's checking. Check out the ring. Red, go. SOS.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
The burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen.
play. Hey, I'm seeing friend requests.
All right, buddy. Send a red request.
All right,
Take it
bro.
easy.
All right, bro.
Go play again.
All right.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
How long you gonna be on this shit? All night?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2.
Gravy.
Gravy. Oh, okay. I don't know.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when the Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You're going to be eating niggas' booty on motherfucking celebrations, huh?
He's going to be like that picture you showed me.
Dr. Bill, dog. Bill, how's CJ doing, man? You doing all right?
Ready. You're waiting.
Tell that nigga ass about it.
Brees now on first down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Breeze. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Breeze. And Kim's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Snapping in that inside. You see that shit?
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Breeze now to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Breeze to throw for it on 4. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Cook with a first down and much more. And brought in by the tight end Cook. A gain there of 21 yards. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far.
I like when I throw the calves on that shit.
Breeze now getting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Again, it's Breeze. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh!
Pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
No, take your time. I want that scene clean.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
You want to do?
Even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I said, ooh.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's all. There it was. I set it down a little long ago.
Switch. 14, find it.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. First down to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Going. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down. And now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Stop right there.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
He made some loose shit up.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
That shit get me fucking mad when I see niggas running with the quarterback.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Wilson.
Come on, man.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Saints will have the football back.
Yeah.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. In his own end zone, it's Breeze. Again has it complete. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line.
I had a touchdown.
Give him 6 yards in the first down. Here's Breeze to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Throwing again on second down. Breeze. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incomplete, pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Lockett.
Oh, good.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Now Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to put it away.
The screen short, you see it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Sit back. Yeah, he is fun.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field, you take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover like that. I might have a little bit off balance.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And Thomas has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Thomas, complete again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Now, Breeze again. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the line. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to...
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I gotta learn how to play on that broadcast shit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Wilson. And he's going to go down again.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He'll find Metcalf. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver's able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. David Onyemata. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Breeze. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are back within a single score. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Run it well and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing now is Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Breeze now. He's got Smith here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Breeze. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Breeze's throw on target to Cook. That one good for 26 and a first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Back to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now, they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielding in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
All right, Fat, you try to do some fucked up shit. All right, go ahead and
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock is a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when
that's caught inside the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Oh, man.
This is Carson. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Carson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
They come out here in the eye. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marshawn Lynch with time running out. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Throwing now is Wilson. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun...
All right, man. Take my place.
Stop the broadcast.
Huh?
Stop the broadcast.
All right, he gonna stop the broadcast. Yeah, Daddy. Huh?
Sealed their victory.
Oh, man. Because of you. You touched my